Hello everybody, welcome back to the Landedkiller show. Today will just be my continued thoughts on 11.3 and just kind of my general impressions of how things are with the game currently. I got a little ranty in the last video. I guess that part of me is just nostalgic for the old World of Warships where things weren't so greedy or always about something else, you know. It was always, the old World of Warships was fun. You had balance, you had style, you felt like you were actually going somewhere, you felt like the developers had direction. World of Warships today, we don't even know where they're going with the game because we don't even know who's going to be developing because they've been silent the whole time. You know, honestly, I just wanted to do this more in a live stream format, but I'm waiting on something to upload currently for Landedkiller Racing. I can't ignore that channel because it's actually the channel getting the most views right now, to be honest. But I'm not gonna give up on ships anytime soon. I'm just saying that I'm very disappointed with the direction they're going with the game. Primarily due to the fact that they're not listening to players that have repeatedly said over and over and over again that we don't want submarines in the current form in the game, and to stop using the live server for a testing ground. We've all said that over and over again. I am still very annoyed with super ships. I don't think I'll ever get over how I put in all this time in this game and now suddenly there's a class of ship that's better than what I actually took time to grind for, which was a lot of tier 10s in 1 year. 10 to be precise. That was back in like 2018 actually. Back when the only thing we had to deal with was the CV rework, because honestly ever since the CV rework, the premiums Kaga and Saipan for me have been terrible to play. I just do not have fun playing them like I used to. I'm serious. Like, I even rage sold them back. Back when that happened, I got a doubloon refund, then I ended up getting them again later that year in Christmas containers. I was just like, whatever. I try to play them these days, but they just don't hit. They don't hit as hard. Enterprise hits harder, honestly. Enterprise, Chakalov, Nakamov, they all hit harder than Kaga or Saipan. They're in such an underpowered state, it's ridiculous. Honestly, I just find that the whole situation is ridiculous right now with wargaming. I'm trying to articulate this in a way that makes sense while not coming out as ranty like I did in the last video. I do apologize for being ranty in the last video, folks. I've been under a lot of stress lately with my clan and with my work, pretty much. I'm not going to get into the details as certain things need to remain private. So, yeah, it's a struggle to lead clans sometimes. It's a lot of give and take, and I think that all my players in the clans contribute equally. There's just not much more I can say on that without riling some feathers up. But I appreciate my guys and gals in the clan. They do a decent job. We're just going to have to take some time to just kind of focus on where we go from here. As for work, it's always different every day. I'm having to deal with new stuff every day. It's never the same thing. Yeah, I know I'm playing Nakamov. Honestly, I want something easy to play where I'm not having to put in much effort today because I'm still drained and whatnot because I've worked pretty long hours. But honestly, I gotta say that I enjoyed doing that Titanic review as it felt like a breath of fresh air for me. And I just want you guys to know that I do appreciate all of you, and I really want to try to get to 1,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm just not able to live stream as much as I wish I could, you know? other people are able to live stream every day because they already have a following and they have built up this base over time. Others like me just are working so much that they don't have really the time to live stream because by the time you get back, you're all tired out. I try to do my best in every situation, I really do, but lately I've just been feeling down about the direction of the game. It just seems that we're not being listened to at all. I feel that things are going in the wrong direction. I can't be the only one that feels this way, that has played the game a long time. It feels like we're regressing instead of progressing, you know? It's like you guys keep taking away the stuff that's actually fun. The Convoys mode was actually decent. Brawls at lower tiers were decent. And now you're trying to cater exclusively to a minority group in the game instead of catering to the new players, which you should be doing. You know how you can cater to the new players? By actually listening to your player base that have actually played this game for a long time. Seriously. Just don't know what it is lately. It's probably just me not lining up my drops right. I've just been trying to get good games for the gameplays, but I'm just struggling a bit these days. Because you guys keep wanting to increase the difficulty of co-op. You know, keep saying, oh, it's not hard enough, it's not hard enough. If you want harder, go to randoms. Don't sit there and ruin co-op for everybody by wanting everything to be hard. Jeez, it takes a while to even get anywhere these days, even with the game. I can't imagine how it's like for new players, because they probably have to struggle to even get up to tier 6 because of how things are with the torpedo soup. You really start to feel it at tier 6. No, me playing Nakamov doesn't mean anything about things going on currently. I still support Ukraine 100%. Always will. At this point, I'm just trying to get a grasp of where the game's going to go from here, because they keep being quiet on it. And that's what kind of bothers me. Because because Wargaming said, hey, we're going to sit there and divest from Lusta. Have we heard anything about what they're actually going to divest from? No, we really haven't. It's been quiet. Quiet the entire time. See that all the enemies are dying before I even get more than 1 or 2 hits on them, pretty much. You have Schlieffen, you have the Schlieffens, the small lances, taking out the enemies pretty quick versus destroyers like it normally is. Probably the one decent hit I actually get in if I can get in before the Citadel, which at this point could happen any minute. I just don't know how best to say this. I mean, you can talk about all the best premium ships you want in the game, but if the game itself is not stable and we're having constant stuff thrown into the mix that nobody really wanted, is it really that fun to play anymore, Sea Lord Mountbatten? Honestly, you should ask yourself that. I see you're one of the few that still makes content like so often on it. But I think that even you understand where I'm coming from, as you played the game a long time, as I have myself has, you know. I think you get what I mean. The whole game just does not feel right. It's like they took something familiar and they mutated it. I don't know how else best to say it. It's like the whole game mutated into a game where it's like a corporation just decided to plow through everybody without really listening to them. It's like they're so much in a hurry to get all the cash and dash out. That's what I'm getting a general sense of right now. I don't know if it's just me, but that's just my general sense. Yeah, I suck as a carrier player in this match. I totally get it, but I'm not always like this. Some games I do pretty well in. Just not having the best of times lately. Because it seems no matter where I go, people are still talking about what's going on overseas. I get it. It's a hard thing to deal with. It's a hard thing to have all this suffering and stuff and all that, but we gotta also be able to have some positive stuff in there too once in a while. It can't just all be negative. I can't be the only one that feels this way. I'm just doing what I can at the moment. That's all I can do. That's all I can do at this point. I'm just tired at this point because I've had to deal with stuff from my clan. I've had to deal with stuff from work, and I just don't know anymore. I've just been trying. I think I just need to maybe not work so much and just take a couple days off. You know, it's just the weirdest feeling in the world. Like usually I would be incentivized to get the whole Dockyard event, right? I would go and get the Dockyard ship right away, but didn't feel it. Got it halfway. I'm gonna try to grind out the rest, I guess. I just don't understand why these developers think it's such a good idea to put subs into the game in the current state. They're so messed up. It's like I come onto the game and the first thing I have to do is a barrage of messages. It's just like, hey, you had all day to message me. Just do it then. I just don't know how best to say this. I just feel like I'm losing interest in the game because they keep making stupid decisions. I think these snow effects are cool and all that, but I don't like how you're handling submarines at the moment, Wargaming. You're putting them in a half-baked state. And I hope they don't release that way eventually for a final release, but I just think you're gonna sit there and release them in the broken state still. They can do the dolphin thing with the dumbfire and the torpedoes. It's ridiculous. I just don't know how else to say it. It's just really ridiculous. I can't really do much about it. I just can't do anything about it, and that's the most frustrating thing. It's like I tried to just emphasize so much in my videos that it would be nice if we had transparency from Wargaming occasionally, but it just seems that we're not getting that anymore. We got that for maybe 2 or 3 months and now it's gone. We're not getting told who's developing the game right now. Obviously it's probably Lesta still. We're not getting told what their future plans are. I find to be highly suspicious. There's not much I can really tell you about the future of what they're planning because they haven't said nothing. It's like we're supposed to pretend that everything's back to normal, guys, when last week you literally said we're divesting out of business in Russia. Okay, if you're doing that, where's the update? Where's our update? Are we just supposed to pretend that everything is back to normal? Because I'm certainly not going to. You see the update 11.3 video they put out? Dasha looks sad. You could see it in her eyes. Dasha did not look happy whatsoever. She looks very, very sad. Obviously something big is about to go down. They must be closing that studio or something. It's hard to say, but I just feel that she knows something that we don't. They're gonna just close down or something one day. I don't know. At the moment, it just feels that Wargaming is just kind of trying to cash out. That's just the sense I get, considering they're going forward with USS Black pretty quick here, in the same way that they did the Missouri. Instead of actually just letting you have an opportunity to earn it for free, you have to sit there and get all these tokens, which won't be easy. Don't imagine it's going to be easy for anybody to get Shoreborg either in 11.4. I imagine it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Gaming doesn't want to make things easy. They want to cash out. I'm encouraging people, just don't go crazy with them right now. Hold back. Hold back a little bit. I'm just telling you this because I just get the sense that something big's about to go down. Why else would Dasha sit there and appear sad in a video? She knows something big is about to go down. And we already heard the divesting from Lesta. The question is not if, it's when they will stop developing this game. And they have not told us anything. We have been told nothing in the span of a week and a half. Does that not bother anybody? All you Warships YouTubers can pretend that everything's so and normal, but you know deep down that I'm right. Something is not right. Something is very off. Something is very off right now. I just have the weirdest feeling that they're just gonna do something really stupid soon. Something really, really dumb really soon. I just don't know if it's gonna be the camo changes or what. I just get the sense that they're gonna do something really stupid here real quick. I can't be the only one that feels like this. It just can't be. If you guys are feeling the same, that something fishy is going on with Wargaming right now, put it in the comments below, because I seriously think something's off. I just can't put my finger on it. Because Dasha just, I think maybe it's probably the war. That's why she's sad. Or maybe because she knows something internally about how things are going to be run in the future. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I think something's off. I think things are not going to go in the direction we think they're going to go. I think we're possibly dealing with the game just pausing development for a while or something. I just can't put my finger on it now. But I just feel that something big is about to go down. It just bothers me. I don't know what. Maybe I'm overthinking a little bit, but it just don't feel right. For them not to have said anything in the week and a half since they made that announcement. It's been 10 days, hasn't it? Pretty sure it's been 10 days, April 4th, right? 10 days at least. So it's a week and 4 days, and they haven't said nothing since. They are not telling us something. I don't know what it is. But every time you try to mention what you're thinking or what you think's going on, you get redirected to that main thread and your thread gets shut down. I think that something is going on and they're not telling us what. So be very cautious what you actually put your money on right now. Do not sit there and go ham with the money right now. Do not. Refrain from getting these credit bundles on the site for the super ships. I would hold back. Something ain't right in Denmark. Something doesn't smell right in Denmark. You know what I mean? I can't really say the full saying because of YouTube stuff. end of the day, I can't be the only one that feels that something feels off right now, that we haven't heard anything in 10 days. And usually I'm spot on with my gut instincts. But I hope I'm wrong, but I feel that something is way off with wargaming right now. Something is way off. Be very cautious what you put your money in. Be very cautious about how you choose to support wargaming going forward. I hope that you all have a decent day, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video. Thank you for watching.